ladies and gentlemen. Now, I can tell you, historically speaking, and even today, it has always been a terrible value proposition to spend units and buy the premium hero crystals. We have gotten absolutely wrecked trying to chase characters over the years. I think Doom is probably the most tragic chase that was ever recorded and uploaded to YouTube, dude. We did not have a good time trying to get a 6-star version of Doctor Doom, but it's been a very long time since I went for a featured hero crystal, and there's a couple of new things since we did a big opening around this. If you get the character right away on debut, you get like a shiny little holographic profile picture that lets everybody know that you're a gambling addict. And also there is pity in these crystals. So if we open 20 of these, which we're going to do today, then we're going to get a guaranteed 7-star champion. You can see the 7-star lizard would be 115, but I believe this pity just keeps on rolling over. So even if we get, you know, wrecked in this one, maybe there's something around the release of like the new Spider-Man movie or Avengers Doomsday that we just need to get in a holo. But we're just going to ignore that. We're just going to get super lucky today. So looking at the drop rate here, and one thing I don't know, because again, it's been a very long time and nobody really opens these anymore unless you're like Usurper, Eyewalt, or like any of the really big blubbery boys. So the 7-star drop rate is 0.36 on the first appearance 7-star lizard. So it's not looking good, bruv. 20 crystals, like the chance of getting this. But I'm also not too sure if like the previously released character, I think it's like Frankencastle, is also in these crystals as well. So we're just going to have to open these up. We're going to get the stack of 10, put it on the spinner, and let's have a look, you know, what we have in here. So we've just got like the basic champions, I believe. I see that 7-star version of Serpent. That would actually not be too bad. But let's have a look. I think I'm going to be reminded why you do not spend units on these crystals. Okay, 6-star version of Miles Morales there as our very first character, going up to Sig 160. We unfortunately, or fortunately should I say, do have that 7-star Sig 200 Miles Morales, I believe, sitting at rank 2. So yeah, don't necessarily need that right away. And it's going to be a 5-star version of Spider-Man Supreme there. The 5 stars, they feel like a lifetime ago at this point, you know. It feels like it's been a very, very long time. But if we could at least hit 12 7-star champions, that might make up for the 6,000 units spent, dude. Okay, this is yeah, this has not been the most generational start so far, but you know, we just need to hit that approximate 1 in 300 7-star lizard, or it's like a 1 in, what is it, 30 something 3% drop rate on the like any 7-star champion. So that is going to be a 6-star version of Guillotine. I feel like I'm just basically recording a public service announcement of like, probably still don't open these crystals. It's really what it feels like so far today. But maybe we're going to get a shiny lizard profile picture, and just to get him a few weeks earlier, so we can, you know, have a little bit of fun bullying in Battlegrounds, because he is coming. I believe he's going to be in the next Titan crystal. So again, we stand a fairly good chance at picking him up if we do not get lucky today and do not get the shiny lizard flex profile picture. But I was thinking, man, you know, I got 46,000 units. We still got about 3 weeks before all the crystals update, and I wanted to scratch that crystal opening itch. And oh, okay. Well, we seen him in the real. You saw it in the rainbow profile icon. I thought that was a sign, because I've seen a few in the real right before it stops, and they ain't got that shiny icon, so at least I don't think they did. Okay, let's go for the next one, and it's going to be a 5-star version of Aegon. I mean, I've got great memories for 5-star Aegon, but yeah, for 300 units, we don't necessarily need to see that man again. Okay, we're going to get anything 7-star here. It's going to be a 5-star version of a Mega Red. And let's go for the next one. I think this is guaranteed to be a 6-star or above. Let's have a little bit of a look. Crystal number 10 here, and this is going to be a 6-star version of Mr. Sinister. So all in all, relatively speaking, for 3,000 units, that was a bit of a tragic stack. But we move on, you know. The next one now, we've worked toward the pity, so regardless of what happens here, loading up this next stack, the final crystal should be rigged to be a 7-star character. And then we just need to hit a 1 in 10 that is the first edition version of Lizard there. So, couldn't be easier, man. Could not be easier. the odds are still so bad on this, dude. Okay, come on. Let's have a bit of a look. Crystal number 1 is going to be a 7-star version of... 7-star version? 6-star version of Spider-Punk. Not 7-star. 7-star would have been useful, but we will take that. I still haven't played like much around with Spider-Punk. The people that tend to take Spider-Punk, because I've seen a couple of rank 4s up, seem to really enjoy him though. So I might need to do a revisit at some point. Well, I say revisit, I don't think I was like properly, what is it, playing and uploading at the time he released. So maybe I just need to do a visit and have a bit of a play around with Spider-Punk. Because he's got some really cool stuff on the special too, like the rhythm mini game. Okay, there was the 7-star Lizard tease. But unfortunately, that is going to be a Sorcerer Supreme there. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This has been painful, man. Very painful. Okay, what we got next? We got a Cyclops here. At least it's a 6-star. There's the cope. That is Sig 160, and Cyclops is a little more on the underrated side, man. There are a lot of Cyclops enjoyers out there nowadays. It's not just what is it, Cabal Michael. Because yeah, he's pretty good. I really loved him for the what is it, Black Widow Citalis boss on the Act 8 rerun. That was really cool. But let's have a look. That is going to be a 5-star version of Rintra. Great character. Few too little stars there, unfortunately. Okay, so we should have that guaranteed 7-star is coming up. Not in this one, but in the next 3. It should hit on the very last one if we don't get a 7-star before then. But it looks like we really need this pity today, dude. Okay, come on. And it's going to be a Spider-Man 2099. Okay, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. These are so bad, bro. These are so bad. Okay, this is it. And it's going to be a 5-star version of Elektra. It turns out it wasn't it. It definitely wasn't it. Wow. Okay, this is the one, though. This is actually the one. Should be a guaranteed 7-star champion. We just need to get a 1 in 10. Okay. So the final character from the Lizard Crystals is going to be a 7-star version of Scream there. I mean, amazing character if we didn't already have Scream. But yeah, 20 more levels. So 6,000 units for 20 more levels on Scream is... it's not the one, mate. Certainly not the one. So yeah, that was... God damn it, man. That was a brutal reminder at how... yeah, how much these crystals are just... I think this has probably burned it in to like not open these for at least another few months, bro. It really has to be a character that is just absolutely knocking it out the park. But what we'll go for now, this is my desperation station, dude. I'm just going to open like all of these Paragon and Valiant crystals I have knocking about. So let's just do some, 10 pops here. Oh, we got one new character, okay. And it is going to be a 4-star version of Spiral there. Okay, not quite what we're looking for. You can still get a 7-star out of these, but yeah, the odds are often not super great. Oh, two new? Actually, I think that means one new, because I think the spiral's still going to be there. So let's have a look. Who's coming around? It's going to be a 4-star version of Spider-Woman. Okay. And then we got the final 5, any new characters, and it is just going to be a load of, yeah, a load more talents to the collection. We got the North Star, the Jack. We will take that, and there wasn't any super exciting big 7-star selectors, so a little unfortunate. And then we have the Valiant crystals here. Okay, 2 new characters. It's going to be Cyclops and Dazzler. Dude, 6-star Cyclops? Is that... What? I swear we would have got that character previously, unless he was unavailable for a period of time. But I'm pretty sure he came in like... Dude, how... I must have been on like a crazy record. I think I remember like shortly after they released 6-star champions, right? This Cyclops came in really soon because we were kind of like memeing on the double Cyclopses. How have I avoided this character for so long, bro? I've literally avoided him for like, I don't know, like 7 years? That's kind of a W. That is kind of a W. Wow. I did not even know that I was blessed with Cyclops protection like that, but that was a, yeah, an interesting surprise. I actually thought I had pretty much every 6-star character that was a classic in the game, but apparently not. Okay, we got some new characters coming around the corner here. So it's going to be a 5-star Spider-Woman and also a 5-star version of Beta Ray Bill. So yeah, that's 50 crystals there. And then we also have some of the Founders War ones. So I'm going to also add like an additional crystal to the stack. And then we go for 10 here. Spider-Woman, I think, is one of the best. Punisher 2099 as well. Be great. 2 new characters here. And it's going to be a High Evolutionary as a 6-star and a Bastion as a 5-star there. Happy to get the Jean Grey dupes, though. I think I maxed her out recently as a 5-star. Just because she is very, very good. And I want to like every star level. And then, yeah, we got really nothing of good value from this. So it is what it is. And let's go down. Now, these are the ones, if there's any crystal we can hit in, because I think this has Stark Spidey and it also has Nick Fury. So if we could get either one of those, I'm going to do like, I'm going to spin 5, then we're just going to open 10, because I just want to see what else is in this crystal. Has it got, yeah, it's got Starky. I'm pretty sure 7-star Nick Fury's in here as well. So yeah, 7-star Nick Fury would be amazing. Stark would be so good as a 7-star, just so I don't need to do the, what is it, the FinTech challenge? Dude, I suck at playing Tiger. Please don't make me do that. It would save me a lot of hassle. And Nick Fury, dude, is just, yeah, kind of impossible to get. So this would be great. And we have got so ridiculously wrecked in like every crystal today. Like the only 7-star we have, right, is the 7-star pity 20 more levels on screen. So yeah, this has been crazy, bro. Crazy in all of the worst, most diabolical ways. Okay, spin one more, then we're going to 10 pop, then literally I'm going to close the game and go downstairs and cry. It's how I'm feeling right now. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, this is diabolical, man. Okay, right. We got this. Let's convert these. And then we're going to go back. Final 10 pop. Stark or Nick Fury, bro. Stark or Nick Fury. 0 new champions. There's no hope. Oh, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you win some, you lose some. This was such a bad crystal opening, man. But yeah, you know, we're just getting it all out the way. I've got, you know, this massive stash, bro. We got so many titans, so many 7-stars. We're gonna bring it back in the most outrageous way possible. 2.5 weeks time. But until then, we're just gonna drown in the sorrow of being down bad for a minute there. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.